What's going on? During this video, I'm going to do a product review of Pre-Gym. It's a pre-workout, pre-gym supplement science by Jim Stepani. There's a little picture of him right there, which they've included for some reason, maybe some inspiration. Man, I absolutely love the stuff. I would rate it 9 out of 10. It does everything you'd want as far as a pre-workout, from your energy levels to your power output to the level of focus, and even just improvements with your cardiovascular. Like when it comes to cardiovascular exercise, if you run, like I hate running, but with this, I could somehow run and just go a little bit longer than I would expect myself to. Only drawback this being is the price. It is darn expensive. Like we're talking $2.50 per serving. That being said, it has not only the ingredients, but the ingredients at the right dose, maybe it's worth its cost, right? So I'm liking it a lot. Let's talk about energy levels. You take this and then you basically take it half an hour prior to your workout, and you'll notice, like, 15, 20 minutes in, you're revved up. You're so excited. You want to hit the weight room if you're somebody who, for example, goes to the gym. And I really think that's a result of the stimulants here. They've done this very well. This has 1.5 grams of L-tyrosine. You won't find a pre-workout which has that much L-tyrosine. They may have a little bit of L-tyrosine, some N-acetyl L-tyrosine, maybe at 500 milligrams, that's common, but 1.5 grams, you are just really in the zone, really focused and very energized. As far as pumps go, the pumps, it's a little bit too early to tell. I've only had maybe 3 or 4 workouts with it so far, so you could say maybe I'm doing this video a little bit prematurely, but pumps, absolutely fantastic. And there's no surprise, there's 6 grams of citrulline malate. That's a pretty good dose. What I've done in the past, because citrulline malate is scientifically just shown as such an important ingredient, what I've done in the past, because my other pre-workouts had citrulline malate but just underdosed, I would have to take my other pre-workout and get some separate citrulline malate just to put in, whereas now I don't need to do that. This has the whole 6 grams, and that seems to be the amount that the studies show to be most beneficial. So pumps, great. Power output, again, still early to tell. One of the exercises I like for like lats is body weight pull-ups, and typically I add like 35 pounds. So I was stuck at maybe 4 reps of body weight plus 35 pounds, and I took this, I got maybe 5 or 6 reps. So again, maybe too early to tell, but as far as power output, I'm very optimistic, again, looking at the ingredient profile. And one of the biggest surprises of this, along with like the focus, the energy, the pumps, is you actually don't feel a crash. Very interesting in that for a product that has 300 milligrams of caffeine, you would expect some sort of crash. You would expect a hard come down. I've experienced that with Engine. I've experienced it with Super Pump, with C4, NO Explode. I've pretty much tried all the popular ones, and this one, the crash is very minimal, provided that you stay hydrated, you're just obviously aware of your states, and of course you're taking the nootropics that you know work. This product though, 300 milligrams of caffeine, it may be too much for you, so you are welcome to, of course, go with a half dose just to assess your tolerance to begin with. Otherwise, going through the ingredient profile, which I'll go through slowly, we mentioned caffeine, L-tyrosine, they have betaine, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but that's supposed to as well help with recovery, help with pumps. There's some taurine that's going to prolong your levels of energy, especially when mixed with caffeine. Creatine hydrochloride, I'm not sure why they include that, like creatine HCl. It supposedly is one of the creatines that not only is going to help you with performance, but as well will just help you limit your amount of water retention when it comes to bloat. Like a lot of people, when they take creatine, they experience like the moon face to some extent. So that's something where creatine HCl is a little bit popular. And then they have 6 grams of BCAAs. So you have your L-leucine, your L-isoleucine, and your L-valine. And they've done this properly, as when it comes to BCAAs, it's pretty much shown that L-leucine should be taken in higher doses than the other one. So does this really matter when it comes to the BCAAs? Not for most people, provided that you're having a pre-workout. But if you are somebody like myself that works out fasted, meaning like you wake up, you just take your pre-workout and you get to the gym, I'm really happy that they have the 6 grams of BCAAs, as I don't have to have any separate. So if you're unfamiliar with BCAAs, they are especially important to have pre-workout. What they're gonna do is they're gonna help you with your energy levels during your workout. They're gonna eliminate the possibility of muscle being used as energy, given that you have a bit of protein, right? And they're also going to help when it comes to recovery. There's studies showing that taking BCAAs before as well as prior is going to eliminate muscle soreness, and it's going to help you just recover for your next workout quicker, which is great. They have N-acetyl L-cysteine. If you've watched my videos, you know how I feel about it. I think it's somewhat overrated. It's an antioxidant. It can help you as far as longevity and just for immune support. There's choline. I'm not sure what form of choline this is. This is the one thing which they don't disclose. And then they have huperzine A, which is promised, and huperzine A is just to help you with your focus. Huperzine A, I've tried it many times, doesn't really do anything for me. Very interesting, and I'm very glad that they have all the ingredients here and they actually have the dosages there. So good stuff. There's no proprietary blends, and you know what you're taking. That being said, man, it is a massive scoop. I'm liking these pre-workouts with massive scoops lately because they carry more ingredients. Like, I mean, you can see like that's a scoop, right? This is rainbow sherbet flavor. Yeah, it's good anyway. It's not amazing, but it's great. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. Something I like to do though, just to find out what fillers are contained in a pre-workout, is when you deconstruct it, just subtract all the ingredients from the serving size. And what I mean when I say that is, okay, look, each scoop contains 25 grams, right? If they've listed all the ingredients, then what are we left with? Meaning, okay, look, we have caffeine, 300 milligrams, that's insignificant. 1.5 grams of betaine, 1 gram taurine, that's 2.5, plus 2 grams of beta alanine, 4.5. There's creatine, 6.5, L-citrulline, that's 6. Okay, we're at 10, we're at 16, 17. So what doesn't make sense is when you add up all the ingredients, and I'll see if I can get the profile there, this adds up to about 18 or 19 grams. Now, considering that each scoop is 25 grams, where's the leftover 7 grams? And that's the problem. It's gonna be sugar, it's gonna be things like maltodextrin, and it's gonna be artificial flavors, unfortunately. But that being said, you know, that's why we take a pre-workout. It's kind of nice waking up and having something nice to drink, in my opinion. And let's just say the pros outweigh the cons. Guys, that's pre-gym. I really like it a lot. I'd highly recommend it. Look forward to seeing you all next time.